Thinking about grabbing the Chase Slate Edge card but worried your credit score might not make the cut? You've probably heard you need good to excellent credit, but what if I told you that's not the whole picture? Stick around because we're going to break down the credit score you should aim for, and more importantly, the other huge factors Chase looks at, including one unwritten rule that can get you an automatic denial no matter how good your score is. Alright, let's get the basics out of the way. If you look up the Chase Slate Edge, most sources will tell you that you need a good to excellent credit score. Generally, this means you'll want a FICO score of at least 670, and your odds get a lot better if you're over 700. That's the typical benchmark Chase uses for many of its cards. But here's the thing, your 3-digit score is just one piece of the puzzle. While having a score in the high 600s or 700s is the safest bet, your entire financial profile is what Chase really cares about. There are a few critical rules and factors that can matter even more than your FICO score. In fact, some people with fair credit have reportedly been approved, often with a lower starting limit, because other parts of their application were strong. So, what are these other factors? First and foremost, you have to know about Chase's 524 rule. This is a huge unwritten rule, where Chase will likely deny your application if you've opened 5 or more new credit cards from any bank in the last 24 months. It's their way of avoiding risk, and it trips up a lot of applicants. Next, Chase dives into your overall credit profile. They want to see a solid history of on-time payments and a low credit utilization ratio. A good rule of thumb is to keep your total credit card balances below 30% of your total limits. And of course, your income is a key factor. Chase needs to know you can comfortably handle a new line of credit. Finally, what about having a Chase checking or savings account? While it's not a golden ticket, having an existing relationship with them may help. It makes you a known quantity to the bank, but it won't make up for major issues like a low score or being over the 524 rule. So, do you want to know where you stand? Before applying, check the exact credit score lenders see and scan your report for costly errors that could be holding you back. The best part? You can access all of this almost free for 7 days. You can get started by clicking on the link below. So, while aiming for a credit score of 670 or higher is a great start, getting approved for the Chase Slate Edge is really about your entire financial story. Pay close attention to that 524 rule, keep your balances low, and always pay your bills on time. If you do all of that, you'll have a much stronger shot at getting approved, even if your score isn't perfect.